And we are going to begin our Downtown Disney tour down here at the east end of Downtown Disney. Now, we are going to make 2 passes through Downtown Disney. Means I am going to walk from one end to the other, and then I am going to walk back. And that is because there are so many things on both sides of the road that I cannot reasonably point everything out in one go without zigzagging and making you dizzy. So we're just going to focus on the right-hand side of the path as we go up, and then it will also be the right-hand side as we come back. But everything basically on that side of the road will get on our second pass. So we do have a California churros cart here, and if you checked out my food guide, we pointed out all of these different carts, but I didn't necessarily give you a good idea of where all of these things are located. We were mostly focused on food, and so I just like, you know, the screens cut from one to the next to the next to the next, and hopefully this video will allow you to tie that video together with this one. And all of these tours are kind of meant to tie the different guides that we've been putting together. So I could make one big long video that's like 3 hours, but who's going to watch that, right? So what I do is I break these guides up into different chunks. We have the ride guide, which focuses on everything you need to know about rides. We have the food guide, which focuses on everything that you need to know about the food. And then we do these tours, which kind of help you visualize everything and tie the rides and the food to different locations and geographies. And so we've done that for each of the theme parks, Disneyland and Disney California Adventure. We also do it with Downtown Disney. And just to allow you to see what the current state of Downtown Disney is, what things look like. We've got Kayla's Cake, where you can get those macarons over there. And then our first restaurant that we're going to come up here on the right hand side is Naples Ristorante y Bar, and I have not been here since 2019. This one is probably on my 2025 redo list. Come back here, eat here again. We love the pizza from Naples because it is most similar to Via Napoli at Walt Disney World, which is one of my favorite places to eat in Epcot. It's also one of the most affordable sit-down meals in Epcot, but I don't know how the prices are here. They do have menu boards outside most of these places, so if you want to check the prices, you can just come up here and just look. Pizzas, looks like the individual 10-inch pizzas, 26 bucks, and the 20-inch ones are 44. Okay, this is more expensive than, well, actually, maybe not. Maybe not. Napolini Pizzeria, quick service pizzas for like 13 bucks. And then the Wonderground Gallery here for art. I say maybe not on the pizza, the large pizza, because when you're splitting it between 4 people, it's like $10 a person. It's not too bad. Salt and Straw, this is a favorite place of mine to come for ice cream. They've got some really great flavors. Salt and Straw is an absolute joy. If you've never been to a Salt and Straw, you have to come to the one here at Downtown Disney. Favorite ice cream place at the Disneyland Resort for sure. Wetzel's Pretzels. A lot of people really like Wetzel's Pretzels. It's a Western thing. I did look that up after the last video. It's a Western thing, so if you are from out east, I guess partake in the Wetzel Pretzel. Here in the center of the area, now we're going to cover all the stuff on the other side, but here in the center we have Centrico. And this is one of the newer restaurants here at Downtown Disney, opened within the last year. And then there's Black Tap over here. Really good burgers, really good shakes at Black Tap. Definitely check out Black Tap. Some of the best burgers and some of the best shakes at the Disneyland Resort right here. Actually, some of the best food at the Disneyland Resort is in Downtown Disney, just in general. So keep that in mind when you're looking for places to eat. Downtown Disney does have a lot of really good food. Here is the Black Tap Crazy Shake window. So you can just order just the Crazy Shakes here. This is actually a lot of seating. It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now. There's a lot of seating outside for Black Tap at the moment, which is pretty good. And then Splitsville, got Splitsville bowling and dining. You can eat, you can bowl, And yeah, it's expensive though. It's more expensive anyway than some other things. We do have the old Tortilla Joe's building, still no visible progress on the construction. 2 restaurants will be replacing this thing whenever they get around to demolishing it and rebuilding it. Who knows? Who knows? They have all these projects. I mean, they've been making downtown Disney doesn't look a thing like it did a year ago. I will tell you that. It's already changed so much, and it's going to keep changing. Earl of Sandwich moving, Porto's coming, 2 new restaurants come into that location, ESPN Zone going to be getting renovated. There's so much changing at downtown Disney. We've got a bunch of the like carts and things again, letter art, brush art, California churros, corn dogs. Okay, this is the one that everybody likes, blue ribbon corn dogs. And I guess someone says I gotta try the golden dragon dog here. It's a sweet Thai chili sriracha dog. Not today, sometime. Pin traders, got a pin trading location over here. You can get ears, you can get pins, you can get magic bands, you can get Lorcana cards here at downtown Disney. Trading, collectibles, that sort of thing. We got those. Hopefully you're able to hear me. I was looking away from the microphone. Sorry about that. It's like I'm turning my head and I'm forgetting that the microphone is not that way. It's okay. I got the external audio on here turned on as well. So if the microphone didn't pick up, I'll just change the audio track. The camera audio will pick me up just fine. Got Star Wars Trading Post from the old Rainforest Cafe. I kind of wish they'd put it back to Rainforest Cafe. As much as I like Star Wars, I'm sorry, this would be better served as a food location than a Star Wars store. They opened this up initially, okay, so they opened up the Star Wars Trading Post initially when COVID happened and they couldn't have the parks open. So they opened up the Star Wars Trading Post so they could still sell Star Wars stuff here in downtown Disney. It made sense then. But the parks have been open for almost 4 years now, and this place is still open. And I don't know, they sell Star Wars stuff in the parks. Do they really make that much money there? Oh, it looks like we have some visible progress going on over here at ESPN Zone. Look at that. They're just going straight into it. Straight into the renovations on the ESPN Zone. Yet Tortilla Joe's has been closed since April of last year, and it has no visible progress. Yeah, okay. ESPN Zone, they announced that like 2 weeks ago, and already visible progress on construction going on here at ESPN Zone. What is this? Man-eating plant LA? Man-eating plant LA, okay. Food cart, they always have different food carts. Food trucks, yeah, those things. Oh look, we got scaffolding up on the left-hand side too. Yeah, wow, they went straight into ESPN Zone. Disneyland Hotel straight ahead. We're not gonna go into the Disneyland Hotel. And we're already at the end. 8 minutes and 35 seconds on my camera, and we're already at the end of downtown Disney. And we are going to just start making the loop back. We do have Din Tai Fung. This is one of my favorite new restaurants that they've brought to the Disneyland Resort. I love this place, their chocolate baos. Oh, the chocolate xiaolong bao, so good, so good. We're gonna walk down here. We'll just do the full loop. We'll do the full loop because this is the new entrance to downtown Disney. They added a nice new entrance coming from the parking lot. So if you're parking at the downtown Disney parking, this is the new entrance that you come through. And it looks nicer from the other side, of course, but I mean, you could probably tell it's pretty nice from this way too. Really got a really modern look to it. They added this restroom up here in the front. And right here behind this construction wall, this is where Earl of Sandwich will be going. Once they close the other location, they'll start construction on this one. That's what will be going down here. And they opened up some new shops recently, back in December. They opened up the D-Lander over here. The D-Lander shop, pretty fancy chic type apparel. And Then they have the Avengers Reserve, which sells all sorts of Avengers stuff. And it's your typical Avengers store, I suppose. You know how they used to have that huge Avengers warehouse inside ECA? I feel like for the most part, they moved most of that stuff into here now. Really nice looking store though. And we got the Hulk outside. And then Parkside Market's here opened up. Vista, Parkside Market, Soul Sister, Sip and Sonder, and Gigi's Chicken Shop. Mostly just two restaurants, Gigi's Chicken Shop and Soul Sister in there. Sip and Sonder is a coffee shop around the corner, and then Vista is just a bar up on the top level where you can order from the other three locations and have it delivered to you. It's a table service version, basically, if you will, of the other things. So here's Sip and Sonder for coffee drinks. They've got the pickup window around the corner here. We were here opening weekend, and it was much more crowded. I mean, 1 o'clock. Let's pop in here, okay? There was not a seat to be found at lunch or dinner, really, whenever we came in here opening weekend. And now look at it. Definitely not as busy as it was before. I'm sure the $18 chicken sandwich isn't helping in that thing. $18 for a chicken sandwich. Not even a good chicken sandwich. Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich for $7 beats the $18 chicken sandwich from Gigi's. And that $18 doesn't even get you fries, folks. Doesn't even get you fries. Yeah, they're gonna have to adjust their prices if they want people to eat there. We'll see what happens. Lego store. Supposedly they were supposed to be doing a refresh of the Lego creations on the outside. Yeah, that hasn't happened. That's what they said they were doing. They haven't updated them yet. Maybe they will, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. I'm not gonna hold my breath. Place to buy some balloons. You wanna buy Disney balloons here in downtown Disney? Did you know that we're standing on a bridge right now? There are cars going underneath us. Disney does a really good job of masking that, making so you don't even notice. But if you were to walk over to there and look over the railing, you could see cars going by. We are on a bridge right there. But that's just the magic of Disney and how they hide things. Disney does a really good job at that. Absolutely. Jazz Kitchen over off to the right. Another place that I really need to come and eat at. It's been a while since I ate there, a long time ago. Beignets Express, that place where we got those big, thick New Orleans type beignets. Not the hollow Mickey ones that you get at the Mint Julep bar, but we're talking about thick, hefty New Orleans beignets. We're actually jumping ahead to the next week. Before I put this video out, they made a couple of changes in downtown Disney, and so we might have a little bit of a time skip here, but I wanted to point out that the Disney dress shop is gone, and we now have the Disney Storyland boutique here in this location. Now, we're not going to walk through the entire store right now. I did that during my construction update video, and that's already out on the channel. If you want to see a full look at what is in that location, absolutely go check out that video. Disney Home Store, good old Disney Home Store still here. We love the Disney Home Store. Come in here and look at home goods and buy yourself some mugs and some aprons and serving trays and plates and all sorts of stuff. Love Pop, this is a place where you can get some cards, pop-up cards. Pele Soccer Sports Store. All sorts of jerseys and soccer balls in there. And then Tiendita, and this is a little quick service Mexican place that they recently added. They've got outdoor kiosks where you can order your food, and it's like a, you know, they used to have the one with Tortilla Joe's, that little quick service place, but now that that's closed, now they've got Tiendita. Here is Paseo, so with Centrico, they also have Paseo. Paseo's got dining up there and dining indoors, of course. And I have not eaten at Paseo yet either. There's a lot of places in downtown Disney I still got to eat at. Paseo and Centrico being one of them. And here we have another time jump because this store also opened since I filmed the video the first time. Disney Wonderful World of Sweets is finally open. And again, just like the Storyland boutique, I fully looked through this entire store in our construction video. And so if you want to see everything that's in here, go ahead and check out that construction video. Right here is the entrance to the Grand Californian from downtown Disney. If you're interested in going to the Grand Californian for any of their restaurants or their hotel just to relax in the lobby, you can go in right there. Next, we're going to pass by Sephora, and just pop across the road just to give you a kind of an idea of where we are. We're already back by Naples and Napolini, not Napolini. So we're moving. We're moving. Jamba, get some smoothies if you're interested in smoothies. Pandora. Some of these places, it's like, I don't even know why they have them at downtown Disney. They don't really scream Disney to me, but like Curl Surf. But maybe California. Sunglass Icon by the Sunglass Hut. And Starbucks, good old Starbucks. Can't have a Disney location without Starbucks. Both of the parks have a Starbucks. Downtown Disney has a Starbucks. Gotta have a Starbucks, I suppose. And then we've got the World of Disney, and we're actually gonna walk through it, okay? We're gonna walk through it real quick. World of Disney, the largest Disney store on property. World of Disney, or WOD, if you just wanna call it WOD. That's what we call it. We can go check out WOD. We're not gonna look at every single merchandise item in here. We're just going to give you a pan of the entire store. We have basically the Disney home store. So you can come here and check out all your Disney home goods as well. And it's really nice, really nice. Oh, this is empty in here compared to how it usually is. It's 1 o'clock, well, probably about 1:20 in the afternoon at this point. Stuffies, wall of stuffies. Got a lot of different stuffies in here. On the opposite side, what do we got? Toys. Toys. And Stitch. Stitch Winnie the Pooh. Stitch and Winnie the Pooh corner. Whole bunch of Winnie the Pooh merchandise, whole bunch of Stitch merchandise. We got some early Valentine's stuff over here, Valentine's Day. My Valentine. So both guy and girl versions. Then we have the Play in the Park nook. We've got all the Play in the Park stuff over here. This is where all the Christmas stuff was. Since there's no season going on right now, they had the Play in the Park stuff. That's what they've loaded all that up with. What do we got? Some dated 2025 merch. Mug. Sweatshirt. Bag. Different sweatshirt. Onesie. Hat. Backpack. Different sweatshirt. Got a lot of different stuff there. Standard Disneyland. Disneyland logo. And what is this? We got some Wanda ears, and Wanda bag. I don't feel like I've seen this one before. Interesting. Wall ears here, if you're looking for some ears. We've got Cruella de Vil. Cruella ears, I've never seen those ears before. And we have a Villain's backpack down here. And then the wall of teas at the very front of the store. So that was a quick overview of what they have in the World of Disney. Some more stuff over there. Like I said, we didn't get too close. We didn't look at everything. We didn't get up close. Pointed out a few things. And that will have to do for this tour. One final thing is Earl of Sandwich. We've got the tavern, and we don't know when this is going to close. We just know that it will. And they do have a kiosk open at the other end. I always forget to point it out. It's tucked back by the ESPN zone. It's back there. It's open already. So whenever this location closes for Earl of Sandwich, that one is still open, will be available for purchasing sandwiches, and then they'll build that new location where I told you it will go. And that brings us right back to the Esplanade, which is where we started. 20 minutes and 21 seconds for a double loop through downtown Disney. And that's it for our time here today at Downtown Disney, giving you a full tour. If you want to watch that construction update that I talked about for the inside of a couple of those buildings, click this video up here. And if you want to check out my DCA tour, click this video down here. There'll be a link to the Disneyland tour at the end of that one. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again next time.